Hi, everybody. It's Julie, and it says that we are live. So, hello. So, hello. Okay. Let's mute this. Muting. Okay. Hello, and welcome to the Purple Power Hour. And I am again going to be working with the Purple Kit. Lots of fun. It did sell out. Hi, Laurel. Good to see you. Hi, Georgia. You made it. Hello. I'm going to be working with the Purple Kit. Like I said, it did sell out. It was supposed to ship out today. I had horrible allergies this morning and had to take an allergy pill, and I can just now breathe. So I had hoped to be earlier. Hi, Jana. Welcome to the Purple Power Hour. I am going to show you, a couple of you were able to get the Purple Kit, and I just couldn't help myself. I added more stuff. So I added another hydrangea. Put this over here. I added one of the envelope cutouts from the 3x4 size. I added a square one, and it's already glued together for you. Hi, Jamie. Welcome. Oh, I shouldn't yell. So you got the square one. I remembered to go and grab some of the green flowers, so we'll have those to use as leaves. I added this little, I call it a firecracker flower, but we'll be cutting that up and using it for the centers of some flowers. I added these beads and baubles. These came from a garland that I had bought. And so those are going into as an add-on to the Purple Kits. It's my apology that the kit did not go out today. It will go out tomorrow. I just had horrible allergies. I've been hearing everybody that was here having allergies, and it was my turn. I added some white fabric. I added a piece that we'll be able to use in the center of our spine. Hi, Joyce. Welcome. Hello. So I added a piece of white fabric because I wanted this kit to be pretty much everything that you need except for like glue, and if you want to add other copy paper. I did add a piece of white fabric, and you're probably going to want to iron it. My iron is, I don't know, if Michelle shows up, when I was making the Halloween junk journal, there was a silk blouse that I used, and I used my iron on it, and my iron doesn't work anymore. Hi, Lynn. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. So I added another little piece of purple. It's actually like construction paper. After working yesterday with the kit, I knew we wanted a few more things that we could use for layering. So I added that. I added another strip of the music so that we'd have some more things to use in it for embellishments. And this came about because I'm only going to be using the kit. I'm not going to use my stash for any of these wonderful things that everybody sent me. So I realized I needed a few more things to be able to do. I'm going to do a hardcover journal and a journal made out of the large envelope. That's a gray envelope. And then I might even be able to do a paper bag one. So I wanted to add a few more things that we would have to use. So I added another paint chip, especially because I can't find my tickets. You know, the tickets that I always put in my kits, I can't find them. I mean, I can't find any of the tickets except for the mint colored ones that are right up there. And those are for a kit that it's going to be one of the next couple of kits. So, yeah. So today, my iPad was 5%, And my phone, of course, we don't want my phone to go out, so my phone is plugged in. I have my computer over here, so it will be a little bit more. I'll actually have to look away from what I'm doing to check on you. So, but I'm gonna get used to this. So I did add another one of these note cards. I really like it because of the colors that are in it. I think it's gonna be great. So I think that brings it to 3 of these that you'll all be receiving. Those of you that ordered the kits. Um, so the next thing is I added another wonderful, this piece of wonderful crinkly paper. So, and this is after they all purchased. I added this today. They'd already purchased the kit, and I like keep adding things. So the next thing you get is a guest book paper, and it's in purple ink. I don't know if you can see that, but it's purple ink. I had purchased this guest book at a yard sale or Goodwill or something, and I actually used a bunch of the pages for my brother's funeral for his guest book. I made him a guest book. I covered the outside with one of his shirts, and it's very plain because I wanted to make sure it laid flat. And, guest books always have way too many pages, so I just figured about how many we would need. And even at that, there's still going to be pages left over. But these were left over out of the book when I went to make his. So, and I was like, oh my gosh, they're purple. So perfect. So I think that that's going to be fun. They're very aged, and they're going to be great in a book, in a journal. So I also added, and I'm just doing this part while we wait for people to get here so that everybody doesn't miss the actual embellishment part. It's only going to be a couple more minutes here. So I know Jana, I think Lavrel got the books and or the kits. So this is another piece that's going to be in it. And then I got another piece of ledger paper in there, because yesterday I used one and I was like, oh, but I need, for what I have planned, I love to use the top to decorate the top holes in the ledger paper, and I love that the ledger paper gives you a different color and texture in the book. I added a couple pieces of this green steno paper, and it is ripped at the top. And another one of the coloring, this is a mouse pad. It's got like 125 it came with, and so I'm adding that. And then this is a different graph paper than we had before. Both sides are graph paper. So all of these items are being added to the kit, and who knows, they don't go out till tomorrow, and I may find something else that should go in there. But I'm pretty excited. I think these are going to make an amazing kit, and I honestly pretty sure we're going to be able to make 3 things. We might have to add copy paper to it. You guys, my mom is doing good. My mom started her, it's been a crazy week. My brother's funeral was on Friday. My mom started her pills for her cancer treatment on Friday, and so she's tired. So I did go and help them out yesterday, and it's pretty interesting. Pretty interesting, but I'm grateful that my parents are still here, and I'm grateful that I was able to go and see them, and I got to visit with one of my sons yesterday as well, so that was really, really cool. I did have to go grocery shopping. Now, I dressed to clean house, and luckily I only saw one person that I know. An ex-boyfriend, of course, but anyway, it was good. It was good to go. Oh, I hope you guys enjoy the purple kit. I think it turned out really cool. So what we're going to work with today is the postcard part of the kit. And these postcards are available in my Etsy shop as a digital kit. And like all of my kits, my digital kits right now, they are as they came. Okay, so if there's blemishes on them, if they're ripped a little bit or they were folded, you're going to see that in the card. So anyway, so this is the postcards printed at 8 by 10. So full size printed 8 by 10. Okay. And then this is the second set. So you get 2 sets of 4 purple flowers. So these are going to be awesome. We'll be able to use these in a lot of upcoming things. And you're going to start seeing me use my other digital kits in the books I have coming up. Just like we did with yesterday, using part of the Victorian, the ladies kit yesterday. So this is one of the Victorian Edwardian ladies from the digital kit and in my Etsy shop. And these ones were coming out purple. So, oh, I might need to go and shut my door. So this is the postcards. You get 4 backs of postcards. And the backs of all of the purple postcards had been written on. So I grabbed a postcard from the stash that was plain so that you would have at least one plain card to use, and they make great tags and things. So this was full size. And then there's also one that is these three that are this way, and you get the whole postcard, the back of the whole postcard that way. Okay, so next I have it, and I have the 5 by 7. So this is the 2 cards the 2 sets printed out in 5 by 7, and I was able to just grab them both, click on print, and then tell it to do 5 by 7, and it put both of them right next to each other. Oh, that's funny, Joyce. This particular ex-boyfriend is also an extremely good friend of the family, and if there was anybody out there in the world that I was going to see the way that this would be the person that it didn't bother me. Yeah, so, and it was good to see him, actually, because like I said, very, very good friend of the family. Yeah, he might be thinking that, but that, oh well. I'm in a great place. I am in a great place. Yeah, and this is going back to my hometown, Ojai, which Ojai is kind of interesting. People, they can wear anything and be anything. So, yeah, it's very eclectic, like me. So this is printing them out at 5 by 7. So now we have the image, and it's these smaller images that are going to give us great covers or pieces to use, like on cards, like I did on those Easter cards that are up here. I think all of you have seen these. I recognize. If you're out there and you haven't said hi yet, please say hi so we know who's out there. So this size, when you print it 5 by 7, you get the sizes like I used on the Easter cards. So, and then this is printing, this was the Easter set, and this was printing them at full size. So that just gives you an idea of some things that you can do. And remember, you can go back and reference my Easter card video, and you've got some ways to use these. Oh, thank you, Jana. Hi, Sherry. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. 45 years. That's amazing. That is awesome. Hi, Ruth. Thank you for coming in and telling us hi. Okay, so that was 5 by 7. This is printing it out in the 3 by 5. And now again, what I did is I went and I have the kit downloaded or uploaded or whatever into one folder. And so I went in and I just told it I wanted, I grabbed it, clicked on it, turned them all blue, and then I clicked on it with right click, print, and then I told it I wanted the 3 by 5 size. So then, hi Jabri, good to see you, and I'm glad you caught us live this time. um, so I was able to tell it I wanted one of each. So this is all 4 of the ones that you get. And then one more time, I went back in and I told it I wanted wallets. And so this time I clicked on the 3, the 2 that have the pictures, and the one with the 4 postcards. I made it blue, right clicked it, print, told it I wanted wallet, and then I told it I wanted 9. So 9 prints came out, 3 of each print. So these are what I'm going to be using. And this is, Jana, that's why I did this. I thought, this is awesome. And I knew I could do this, but I couldn't figure out how to do it. And so for the last week, I left my computer at my parents' house. So I had the turtle. I call it the turtle. It's actually, it did an amazing job this week. And I was able to do this all with it's a laptop, but it's Windows 7. And I was sitting there and I was playing with it, and I was like, I went to do something. It said must be from the same folder, and I went, and it just, for some reason, it clicked in my head that I could do this. And so that's why I'm showing you. I'm excited to not have to have 9, because I only had 6 pieces of this cardstock left. So if I'd had to have 9, of one thing, I would have had to pick and choose what I could print here. So this way I can tell you that 6 pieces of paper, 8 if you want the 3. So that's this one here, if you want to print it out also. And you can see this is going to give us a great amount of things to work with in our junk journals. I mean, these can be covers for our little miniature books that we put in, or even for that, I made one of these. So, that would fit right on the front of that and be really cute. And also, I did remember to bring the tag punch in, so we'll be able to make a tag out of one of these. Yes, they have greetings on them. And this one here originally was written, you can see it, in glitter glue. Or they wrote in glue and then put glitter on it. A lot of the cards, and they're from all different people to my Aunt Loretta, a lot of them had done that. So, maybe you don't want to see that for what you're making. And so we can cover that up. Or we can take and cut this out, and then we could have just this here, just the daisies, and use that on something else. So those were all things that I wanted to make sure that I told you as part of this video. Like I said, I was really excited to see that I don't have to make 2 of these or print it, put it in, and then realize I had put it in backwards, and either print this right on top of this one or print it on the back. Yeah. So another thing was I made the little cards for my brother's funeral, and I was able to I used the wallet size. So I took the picture of him that had the quote on it and put it through and got 9. And then I made another thing that had the, hi Susan, welcome, welcome. That, Laurel, this will be your first journal. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So, for the back, my mom had a quote, a blessing that she wanted on the back. So I was able to put the blessing, and then I just printed it. And so the blessing was on one side and the picture was on the other. And so that was also me learning. Everybody thinks I know what I'm doing. I am trial and error, but I do learn a lot. And so when the Turtle computer was retired, to my new computer, it would not talk to my printer. There were issues, and apparently those issues have been taken care of, and I was so grateful that I was able to print these from my computer, from my Turtle computer. Turtle because it is so slow. My new computer has a stainless steel drive. I think that's what it's called, and it's crazy fast. So it's like literally I can go and get a drink with the old one, and I'm not on dial-up. Thank goodness, or I wouldn't be able to do live. Well, Sherry, all of the things that I show you, you can use in mini albums. I mean, that's why I still do like the flip books and the pocket letters and those things. I do them because I love them, and I have all the stuff. But also, all of those things, it all works. If you find somebody that makes cards and you love their work, they're the things that they make, just like well, these are envelopes. These are the Easter envelopes that I made. But, if you love their way that they do that, you'll be able to incorporate it into many albums. And I'll be doing more of that kind of stuff later this year because I have a wedding album to do and a couple of baby albums that I have to do this year. So, which is exciting. I have a wedding I'm doing the flowers for and their album. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. And we're going to start with something really simple because I like simple. And I'm going to go ahead and start by cutting this apart. So this now becomes 2 separate pieces. And I cut it so that I would have this big space here because, like I said, this is my last 2 pieces or 6 pieces of that cardstock. So I want to be able to use it. Oh, thank you, Sherry. Well, I'll tell you what. That one was for the daughter of 2 of my very good friends from high school. It was their daughter. And she's my good friend now as well. She was one of my Mary Kate consultants for a while. She helped me earn my car. The one that I'm doing next is for one of my best friends, one of my yayas, for her daughter. And if you've seen my Disney book that I made, that was for her when they bought their house, and I did it. It was like graduation from college, buy a house, a whole bunch of things, and get engaged. So, and they're Disney, so that's their thing. So it'll be fun. I'll get to do a little bit of the Under the Sea even in there probably. But I love the Under the Sea. That I love theme stuff. So the Under the Sea wedding album that I did, that's one of my videos from last March. The Alice in Wonderland loaded envelope. No, not loaded envelope. It was a bag. Loaded. What do they call that thing? Anyway, it's Alice in Wonderland. It's the only Alice in Wonderland thing I've made. Oh my gosh. I just love doing the theme. I love figuring out how to make it different and give it the character from whatever I'm doing. Oh well, it's junk journal, right? Okay, so I'm just gonna cut these 4 out. That way they're ready to be something when they grow up. Oh my gosh, and I've been playing with this card in Photoshop. Oh my goodness, so much fun. This one has been fun to work with. Okay, so we have 4 cards, and we will start with those. And I think we're going to start with this one. We have the words down here. Now it can go to the side. I think we'll do it to the side. You know what we have? Kind of would be nice to finish some of the things that we started, right? If we can find them. So I had started this envelope at the end of the last video while we were saying goodbye. And so I think I might want to just put this on there. And to do that, even though I've already cut it, I'm going to go ahead and rip it because I really like things when they're ripped. You don't have the chance of them looking as lopsided. The other thing is I have these words here, so what a wonderful way to get rid of those words. And just ripping them and ripping them. Yeah, I agree, Susan. I think it makes it look more vintage and more old. You know, I remember burning paper. Of course, I'm afraid of fire, so that's not something I would do a lot of. But I remember burning paper to get a look. Okay, so if you've watched the other 2 videos, you know that's stuck to it. I'm using, in mine, I'm using the purple, which is Dusty Concord, Tim Holtz, and I'm using Antique Linen to distress. And then you probably also know that I went shopping to add some pads, and they didn't have them. Actually, they don't have a whole lot of Tim Holtz anywhere right now at the stores I was at. So I came home and cut up a piece of felt, and there you go. I have a piece of felt. And I have it all cut up. I have it over here. I could do it for all of my things. So this is a step I don't always do. You've seen a lot of my books are what I would almost call naked. I just don't use this stuff. So I'm going to wait for this glue to get down to the bottom because I want to use this one up. There's not really enough glue in here for when I go to do the cover. Oh, Joyce, that's funny. I told my mom, I said, you know, whenever I get my YouTube check, yes, YouTube pays me. I'm just gonna automatically go and buy my my printer ink. Well, yeah, the felt was a lot cheaper, and that was, you know, necessity is the mother of invention. I would really rather have, you know, patronized for it. Well, maybe not, but it wasn't something I had thought about until I really needed it. Well, you can use the scraps, Jew. Do you know what my husband, okay, in California, the tax on cigarettes went up huge in January. Was it January of this year? I think it was January. And my husband smokes. And so he pretty much smokes outside in the garage. Um, he decided that he would try smoking a pipe. So he started smoking a pipe, and the next thing I know, he's like, do you have any of those things that I could clean my pipe out with? So now I'm buying the cheap pipe cleaner chenille stems. Oh, speaking of that, we're going to put that down because we're going to do that today too. Get it out of the way because it keeps, it does this. When I move the box, it does this, and it ends up over there, and it ends up over there. So if I make it into something, it will be in the box. That's awesome. So yeah, so we can all use felt on the bottom. And it seems to be working fine. It's not as smooth as the other. You know, the other thing that I use are the triangle cosmetic sponges. So, like this, the little cosmetic wedgies. And I've done that for years, and I really like them when I use the chalks. Have y'all tried the chalks? These are cool. Chalks are cool. So, you use them kind of in the same way. So anyway, there. Oh, you go to the reserve for your ciggies. Yeah, well, he now smokes. It's pretty funny. I don't think he doesn't. He just kind of puffs on it. It's pretty funny. And he doesn't use it nearly as much as he was smoking. Oh yeah, Drew. I've used makeup. Yeah. It's well, in my house there was always makeup around. Still is. So, another thing that's kind of cute and fun to do with these is if you want a closure, you can just go ahead and close it up with a bow. Some of this ribbon that's over here in this pile. Oh my gosh, this purple stuff is so much fun. Purple everywhere. So like I said, the next, maybe not the very next, but one of the next kits is peach and mint. It's kind of a pinky peach. And then I'm going to do some Mother's Day stuff as well. So there, that gives you a closure. You can just pull it off, maybe, and pull it back on. But that gives you a closure for your envelope as well. And guess what? We used an envelope. So we might want something to put in this envelope, right? I would think probably would want something for inside the envelope. So what can we have so many cool things. I was looking through this kit earlier going, oh my gosh, there's a lot of stuff in here. Okay, so we use that. Okay, this is kind of different. There are some Jamboree note papers in there. And they're too big. So we'll probably use that for something else. If I yawn, I'm really I'm trying not to be rude. The allergy pill is kicking in. I can finally breathe and then I get tired. Oh, congratulations. Oh my gosh. Good job. Good job. I gotta, oh, not my iPhone, it's the computer. I got it. I missed something. You guys talked fast. Joyce makes her husband smoke outside in the breezeway. Well, my husband always has. Even when we were dating, he smoked outside. I really appreciate that. You know, I have not, that's not, I don't. And so I appreciate that he chooses to smoke outside. I'm going to use this. It's kind of, yeah, there. Since we add, oh, I forgot to measure it. Okay, so measure it and rip it a little so that I can see where I want to cut. This is really weird watching myself over there. Oh, look at me, still got little cupcakes there. So I'm going to turn this, instead of having it this way, I'm going to turn it this way. Okay. And now we have, don't forget, we have the adorable Precious Moments. Oh, look at friendship grows when you plant a seed. Oh, she's on a swing. Okay, I'm trading that. I'm trading this one out of my Make It kit for one of these out of my personal collection because I need that swing for my book that I'm making myself with all my swing stuff because I love to swing. Okay, so coming back, you know what we can do here is I included in the kit a set of 2 sets of these cards. Doesn't that figure? Ultraviolet is the Pantone color of the year. I was noticing I was seeing a lot of lavender, a lot of purple. That makes sense. You know what though? Purples have been the color several years, and you know, as a makeup color, purple is amazing on a lot of people that would not think that they could wear purple. So ultraviolet, I'm going to have to look it up. I hadn't seen that yet. Usually I get an email from them, but that could have happened. Hi, Nightingale. Welcome. If you're out there and you haven't said hello yet, please say hello in the chat box so we know you're here. I did also want to make sure you all knew that sometime tomorrow there will be a Stamp Away Saturday video. I don't know if it will be live or if it will be just a video, but it will return tomorrow, and we will be giving away one of the stamp sets from the Hampton Art stamp sets that were at Dollar Tree, and yeah, so we'll be giving that away tomorrow. Hi, Lizzie. How are you? Hi, B. Nance. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome to the Purple Power Hour. So I guess, Retha, since Pantone decided it's the color of the year, maybe I'll be doing purple videos all year. What do you think? Should I be doing purple videos all year? So, I just run on. You know, these are from the Victorian, Edwardian, and Other Ladies digital postcard collection. And like I tell you, they're as they are. So this one, somehow in the book, the original was underneath one of the page bars, and so this is how it shows up. But I'm going to show you how I'm going to go ahead, and I'm still going to be able to use her. Oh, and look at here. Here might be a place to use that purple piece that we added today. So I added some items to the purple kit today. Even after they had all sold out, I added some more items for the ladies to have in their kits, and but also so that I would have more stuff to work with when I was playing, because I was like, oh, when I went to layer yesterday, I didn't have stuff to just use for layer. Everything was already spoken for what I want to do to make the books. We're going to be making a hardcover book and a couple of other books. So, you know, one of the things we could do here is we could just cut it or turn it into a tag, but I'm not going to turn it into a tag. Oh, why did I put that away before I cut it? Because I was talking. Oh, bye, Susan. Hi, Beverly. Yeah, you got to go make dinner. We had hot dogs for lunch, and I burnt them. They were still really good, though. Okay, so I'm just making a cute little card to put inside inside this journal. Oh, that reminds me, I have something to tell y'all. Tomorrow, I'll have a video coming out because I'm going to put some things in my Etsy shop tomorrow. I'm going to put this is going in my Etsy shop. So this was made, I made this. There's videos showing how to make everything in this from the Romantic Valentine collection. So I'm going to go through and show this tomorrow on a video. It will be in my Etsy shop for sale. This little one will also be in my Etsy shop for sale. This was from the Spring Blossoms kit. And so the cool thing about these is there are videos showing how I did every single part of these. And there are kits that you can, you know, that are still available in my shop that you can get and follow along. So this one will be available for sale tomorrow in my Etsy shop, and it will be announced in the, I'll announce it in the Scrap All About It, the time. And then the Spring Blossom junk journal that I made, start to done, and all of the stuff will also be available for sale tomorrow in my Etsy shop. So, yeah, you know, and again, there are tutorials. My shop isn't listed. Oh, in the, I forgot to put it in the description. So, oh my gosh, Joyce, I'm not going to ask you how much you spent, but you can message me. So, I mean, this probably is the most amazing. I mean, they've all been amazing, but this one is like really amazing. And so, and there's still kits. There's still the spring. It's Dearjuliejulie, Jubri. It's Dearjuliejulie, all one word, just like my YouTube name. It's the same. And if you do it and you do it all one word, it should get you there. So, yeah. So this is gonna be available tomorrow in my Etsy shop. I cannot move around in my craft room right now, and I went and I was putting some stuff just so I could put my computer over there, and these were here, and I was like, why am I just holding on to them? So I will be putting these for sale, Dearjuliejulie Originals, in my Etsy shop tomorrow. And if I find anything else, between now and then, they will be there also. But tomorrow in the morning, or later today, there will be a video going through those, and it will tell the date, or it will tell the time. Okay? So I just wanted to show you that. Sorry about that. Okay, so we have the girl. She's got the thing going through her face. Is this going to fit? It is going to fit in our little envelope. And one of the things I like to do is do the fan, but I think what I'm going to do is primarily want to get it away from, oh, this doesn't look too bad. So I'm going to go ahead and use one of these here, and we'll just go ahead and, again, I do like to do the fan kind of idea with her. Oh, that's a blemish on the paper. Okay. Let's see. Too much purple. So y'all saw that this giant thing of, oh, I know what we can do. I can use a little bit of this. So wrap around two, cut it. This is gold thread. There will be 2 yards of it in the kit. And it's just kind of cool. And then what I do when I'm making these is I go ahead and grab. Okay, thank you, Joyce. Send me pics what you got. I'm not shopping. I know, I always say that, right? No, we have a bill to pay. So, I'm not shopping. I'm actually going to give my husband, not my husband, I'm going to give our bill account. I'm going to give our bill account money. That's different. Yeah. But it feels good. So here we go. There we go. And okay, we do have the little sequins. I don't know. Nope. I was hoping that I would like it because then it would be more flat. So since I haven't closed up, okay, where'd it go? Fluffy flowers. When all else fails, we've got fluffy flowers. So what these are is they are little flowers that I've cut out of book paper. And I'm going to go ahead and I haven't done it with this kind of glue in a while. But we'll at least put the bottom one down. Okay, so I put the bottom one down. Oh, you know what we have? I also added, where'd they go? Where'd they go? I put them somewhere. Some of those green, yeah. These green flowers. It's like, who would buy green flowers? Julie would buy green flowers because she can take them apart and she has 5 leaves. Put that in there. Okay, so, and I added 4 of these, I think. So you'll have 20 leaves in the purple kit. Whoop. My finger was attached. Okay. So who do we have out there? Everybody roll call. Say hi. Say hi, I'm here. Who's here? I'm here. And what are you doing? Are you making dinner? Are you addressing thank you notes? Paying bills? Just watching? What are you doing? Oh, that would be better down below. Luckily, this glue is a little bit forgiving. Ooh, date night. Very cool. What's that? No, just kidding. Our date nights are usually volunteering things. However, we like that. We do. We live, we do have a very good hole in the wall Mexican restaurant here in town, in our little town. But other than that, and we have a good we have a Thai restaurant that is like they're in a strip mall, but it's also, the food is really good, but no atmosphere. Strip mall. It's literally a strip mall. That counts. Well, we went to our appreciation dinner for being sheriff volunteers on Wednesday night. That was fun. But we're weird like that. Like I said, we would rather end up staying home. Okay, there we go. It's glue. Okay, this is the Aleene's tacky glue. I used to use it for everything, and so now it gets upset. It doesn't come out when I go to use it. So I'm going to use a skewer. Today I have the long one. I'm going to put a little bit of glue on the base flower. I'm going to take one, grab it, and wrap it around. Most of you have probably seen this before. This is one of my favorite things that I do, using book paper. What's funny is it just doesn't take up as much as you think that it would. But I'm also a little concerned that the last time I fill up this tray up with them, that might have been what I did to my thumb. So I'm not positive, but that might be it. Okay, so then I'll also put a little bit more glue on, either this kind or the Tombow, and then add the bling. You're getting a pretty good amount of bling this time in the kit, because I figured once you decide you're going to use it, we want to use it. So now I did press this down. You can press or pull the pieces back up, but now we've used a fluffy flower in the book, or in the embellishments, and so that is going to be something that will be fun and easy, that we'll be able to add. So yeah, so we're going to let this dry, and then it's going to go inside there, and with this it actually kind of even gives it a little bit of I forgot what I was going to say. Oh, that they match, like that they go together. And something might happen to this later on. I might fill it with some other things and turn it into a little booklet. But we have those. Okay, so now we have the little ones. So this is one of my favorite things that we get to use, is the little tiny ones. And, whoa, did you see that? We just blinked. Just blinked. Hopefully electricity is not going to go out because it will be dark. Sometimes we blink before we go out. Do you guys all blink sometimes before your lights go, your electricity goes out? I paid the bill. It's Friday though. They don't turn electricity off on Friday supposedly. That would be bad because then people are without it for the whole weekend. Okay, it says a joyful birthday. Now, since it is a junk journal, I'm probably perfectly fine with that saying that on it. I did notice, I think this piece, yep, that will be big enough. You know, I got to make one of those paper clips on every video because I just think they're the most amazing junk journal invention out there. The flat paper clips. So I'm going to reach in and I may go overboard on the paper clips. You might have to add a paper clip or two out of your stash. So I like to, I'm going to turn it over. Okay, so this side is the side that had some of the printing left on it. So I'm going to turn it over. The long side of my paper clip is going to go on this side. This is going to be a paper clip that will be up at the top. Okay, so I'm going to come around and I think, yep, I remembered to turn the glue gun on. I've been turning the glue gun on and off. That's huge for me. Okay, but there we go. Got to tell it to... Okay. So there we go, and then we're going to go around it. You got to kind of work kind of fast because it will dry or stop being sticky really quickly. Be really careful when you're touching where the paper clip is because it is really hot even through the paper. Okay, and I've got glue coming out the side. You just want to keep it away from itself, from the paper. Oh, hold, we lost some people. Somebody's back. Hello. Or somebody's new and gone again. No, I don't know. Okay, so here we go. Go ahead and trim this up. Mainly trying to get the pieces of glue off. Notice I'm using my everything scissors. Blue ones at this time are everything. Okay, turn it over and make sure we got it on this side too. Okay, so we have a little flat paper clip and we could just leave it at that. Okay. So this one is going to go out at the top. So I think what we'll do is we'll go ahead and we haven't done anything with this going off the top yet, I don't think. Welcome back, Ruth Ann. What are you having for dinner? Aren't these flat paper clips just awesome? Oh, you got chocolate. Joyce got chocolate. I used to chat in a single parents chat room, and when we came back with chocolate, we passed it out. Really, I did. I chatted in a single parents chat room back in the day when my kids were in school, and it's like I was home, and I ended up meeting my best friends in a chat room. My three very best friends, and they are my yayas. When I met them, I was reading the Yaya Sisterhood. Yeah, so from now on, if you go get chocolate, you have to pass it out to everybody. Chocolate covered rice cakes. Did Okay, that's my grandson was teaching us all these different things like oxymorons and I forget the other things he was learning, but um, isn't that an oxymoron? Chocolate covered rice cakes. Um, the ink that I have is Dusty Concord from it's Tim Holtz, and oh, see what happened. It's gonna be floofy. Floofy? That's not fluffy. Fluffy's good. Floofy is not as good. Can I make a bow this small? I know I used to be able to make a bow this small. Chocolate covered styrofoam. Good. So does that mean he doesn't eat them? Did you catch that, Jana? Concord. Dusty Concord. Okay, so there we've got a floofy. Now it's fluffy. I'm going to go ahead and leave the words. I'm going to leave this one to be more plain. But we have a flat paper clip that we'll be able to use in a book, in a journal, in a planner, even in a mini album, to hold something that you might think might be important, or maybe even something that's not so as pretty. It's like my mom wrote out the list yesterday for me to go. I like Poofy. My mom wrote out the list for me to go grocery shopping yesterday, and I was like, oh my gosh, I'm saving this. I have. So look at this. Now, doesn't that look cool? I think it's really cool. And look, you've got a place that you can write on the inside. And yeah, I sold Jamberry for about a minute. And I had the things, and they were purple. So I think that's really, really kind of cool. Thank you, Joyce. Okay, so we're gonna put that. It's gonna go like this, and it will go into the book just like that. Okay, so then we need to do something with something big. So one of the actual postcards. So what I was thinking was with the postcards, and I don't have the sewing machine that's behind me isn't hooked up. My sewing machine is out in the living room still. From when my grandkids were here, we recovered the cushions. We recovered the cushions from my couch. I have a corner group couch that is extremely comfortable, that our awesome dog Dorothy has eaten the corners off of every single, not the sitting cushions, but the big pillows that are, the big fluffy pillows that are behind. And my grandkids, my boys and girls, the San Diego 3, have wanted to learn how to sew on my machine. And they, couple years ago, made sewed the cushions for my patio furniture, just the chairs. The boys did that a couple of years ago. And so this time, you know, because it's just a straight stitch, but they have to pay attention. It has to be straight. And so they got a chance to use the machine, and it went really well. And they look so nice, but I have to make the cushions for the sitting cushions. Okay, you know, you can watch those ads, those really boring ads. that will do that. Okay, so we have the lilacs. I just love this. And we can, of course, we made the card yesterday. We have this paper. Oh, my husband is talking to his best friend. And they've been talking on the phone for over an hour. Oh, I already closed the door, so I can't close the door and make it any quieter. So, yeah, so this can, I mean, very simply, we could just, if I had my stuff where things were supposed to be, there it is. There we go. There we go. So, I mean, really, really simple, and this could be considered done just like this. We could sew around the corners of it, or the edges, and that would be, you know, that in itself could go in a pocket or a tuck, or it could become a pocket or tuck just by, you know, adding glue to the L shape and putting it down into a book. I like this card all by itself. So I think what I'm going to do is, okay, so I'm cheating, folding it in half so that I can see where to put my hole. So another one of my favorite items to have is the crocodile, and every once in a while I have to clean out the place right there. So we can go ahead and make a real tag out of it using that. And then we come over, and I gave each kit of a whole thing. Oh, I love lilacs too. I really loved the lilacs when I was in the Midwest. I don't know why they're so much better. There is a variety we can have here in California, but they're still fragrant, and it's beautiful, but it's not as potent. I love them. So I gave the kits have these little purple, almost said yellow, purple flowered eyelets in them, and we can just go and set it in here. Okay, so there we have really cute, really simple tag, plain Jane tag. And okay, so here I have, I also included this yarn. I like it. It's so fuzzy. So fuzzy fluffy. Hello. Okay, Vintage Romantica's lore. Hola. What is your name and where are you from? Boy, my thumb didn't want to help me there. I haven't really been having trouble with my thumb. Okay, so I'll tell you what I'm going to do with this one. I am going to be adding the sewing to it. I think I'm going to add the sewing to it. And one of the things I might do is, actually I probably will do, is when I'm doing it, like either here or down here, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to unfluff this. Hi, Anita from Norway. That's right. She's from Argentina. Wow. Norway and Argentina. Wow. So I'm going to play with this. Actually, I think it might need a little bit of this too. What do you think? Okay, so it's going to be a tag. So it's probably going to be sitting inside, or maybe it needs to be have a paper clip holding it. Anyway, so what do you think? No, eyelash trim on top, eyelash trim on bottom. I do like that. Actually, I need to get this out of here because this is not, I'm not going to use that, I don't think. So if I sew this on, then I can come back and maybe attach like one of the little beads or something, or a button, because we've got all those buttons. Yeah. So when I will be doing that. You'll see it when on the next, maybe not the next video, but one of the videos coming up, I will have finished this. So let's see. How are we gonna? Grab another paper clip, put the button away because I'll just end up losing that. Hi, Jana. Paper clip. Well, you know, could always do the. I love paper clips. I really like that paper clip we made yesterday. That little, the little one. That's lost. Oh, it's on here. This little one. I think it's so cute with the little circle with the pansy in it. Oh, we've got pansies. We don't need pansies on our lilacs though. So these are the items that I've been making. They're in the other. Hi Tori, welcome from the UK. Welcome. So I just made this tag. I'm actually gonna after the video's over, I'm gonna go and sew it. We made this little paper clip. It's one of those flat ones that I love. We made a little note card using one of the note papers. We attached this to a piece of jamberry because it's purple, and we had made the envelope and we decorated the envelope. We are using the postcard collection. So if you weren't here for the beginning, I talked a little bit about how to print the postcard collection so that you're able to use it. So here we have another. This one says birthday greetings on the bottom. I'm like, what do I have that I can put over that? You know what we have? We have this thing. Oh, I like that. What do you think of that? Sew that on like that. I like that. Okay, so glue stick. Dead. That's how often I use my glue sticks. New glue stick. Okay. I'm going to go ahead. Well, I gotta use these more often. Yuck. I just got to use my stuff. Okay. So, kind of messy. I'm going to go ahead and add this to this purple paper. This was just a purple note card that was in the purple kit. I really like that, and that will cover up the birthday greetings. I'll tell you what, I have this amazing tool that was a gift from Jana, and I'm loving it. A tiny attacher. I always wanted one. Actually, I never even saw one to be able to buy one. So I think instead of sewing this one, because, you know, instant gratification, get it done, I'm going to go ahead and attach it with the staples. This one, I want the whole tag to have sewing, so that's the difference there. Yeah, Jana, thank you so much. I love it. And look at, you don't even see it in these kind of things like this. You can't even see that they're in there. That is awesome. So what I'm using here is the purple digital kit, the purple postcard kit that's available in my Etsy shop. And I showed in the beginning how you can print these out so that you get these different sizes that are going to give you all different kinds of things that you can use for, okay, so this is an afterthought. Here we go. I'm going to take this and fold it this way. So you guys get to see how I really craft, because I hadn't thought any of this out yet. Right now I'm still crazy for time. So we're gonna go ahead and we want this one to come around. There we go. Okay, so I'm gonna make a pocket out of it. So I'm gonna come over here and there we go. Oh, I went too far. But it's gonna be glued, so nobody's gonna see it. Anything good on TV tonight? Mini attacher. Mini stapler. You got it? Oh, it's the mini one? Well, whatever it is, I love it. I love it, I love it. And I love the fact that when you do things like this, you can't see it. That's like amazing. And you got it at Hobby Lobby or Michael's. Oh, you got it on. See, I need to get better about online shopping like that. Michael's and Hobby Lobby and those, I don't think of them in that way because I can go to the store. Oh yeah, I do shop online though. Okay, well, this will be fine. It's gonna open on the side. So we took it and turned it into a little pocket. Okay. Now I really wish again, words. I think looking for words that are in the book will be something I'm going to do one of the days that I just need to sit and not do anything. And yeah, Joyce, I don't watch TV anymore either. I have not done any AliExpress. I keep looking at it and then I go, well, I need it in 2 weeks, not 6, or possibly 6 months. So, yeah, the what is that? Scrapbooking Made Simple, and they do their shop that does not hop sale, and their prices are crazy, absolutely crazy. I got dies for like $1 and $2 and $3 that are the big fat, dies, um, and stamp sets and stuff. It was crazy what I got, and but I was able to go in person. Oh yeah, I'm gonna do this one all the way through. Some of the videos, some of the parts of it, I'll refer to my other videos, my other times I've done the videos, just in case I can't get all the videos for it to get it finished. I've done several videos on how to get a book, how to bind it, how to do all that. Um, but I am going to show you how to make embellishments for it and how to put the book together for sure. And it's going to be more than one book, just like it was for the spring blossoms. So like I made this one last month and the month before, or February, right? February and early March. And there are videos to every single thing that I made in this book. And this book actually is going to be for sale, this book, tomorrow in my Etsy shop. So, but I was able to make that one and this book using my spring blossom kit. So, and then this book is going to be for sale in the Etsy shop tomorrow too. So, I think that going along and making one of these books and being able to make it from start to finish and then having it as a reference book to go back and go, oh yeah, I can do this. Oh yeah, I can do that. I think that would be awesome. So I think the one other thing that we need for this is maybe a tag in here, or it could be a little booklet. I'm not going to make that right now because I don't have anything on the desk that will do that. How are we doing on time? We're okay. He's still on the phone, so I'm not going to worry about it. But once he's off the phone, um, it is Friday, and he'll want dinner and stuff. So, okay. So I think we're going to go ahead and make a couple of just tags. So I'm counting these vintage images. I included printed copies in the kit. So there is a digital kit that is, I call them the Victorian, Edwardian, and other ladies. You have to go 50 miles for a big store. I only have to go 30. And I can go 30 miles that way. I can go 30 miles that way or 30 miles that way and get to a big store. In all three of those directions, there's a Michael's. Two Hobby Lobbies, one east and one west, and then there's no Joann's over there, so I don't think. Is there a Joann? If there is, I've never been to it. There's one in one that way. Okay. And then there's one of each on my way home to my parents' house, and one in the big town by them. Okay, I kind of like that. So this was just one of the postcards. I left the white top on it and used the Hobby Lobby tag punch. Highly recommend this tag punch. With this punch, I'm able to make things that size. I can make tags this size. This one's going to be in between sizes, so you have to kind of look at it. But it actually has a guide for 1.5, 2, and 2.5 inches. So there's a tag with this. And I think what I'm going to do with this one is, I don't know if this is going to work, but I have an idea. So we have these ones. So these are the 4 JPEGs that come in this kit, and I've copied them at 3x5. But I'm thinking I might be able to put one of these postcards going across. If not, maybe some music. These make the greatest ephemera. Postcards, variety of postcards, printed at 3x5. Okay, I don't know if you can see what I'm covering up the Easter Joys Be Thine. Oh, that would have been better. Okay. Let's see. We have the paint chip. Look at this one's called Holiday. Comfy slippers. Sour grape. I like sour grape. And Renegade. Renegade looks like it will match. Am I okay with cutting up the bright color? If I do Holiday, I'm going to go with Holiday. I'm going to drop those scissors. We'll use these. Because I think that this is going to make a really cool tag all by itself. Like that. Just kind of got to think ahead while I'm thinking behind. Okay. So yesterday we used the top 2 piece. Michael's very small. Visit left empty. You walked out of Michael's with nothing? Nothing, Retha? Oh my gosh. I'm sorry. Okay, so this is going to be different. I'm going to go ahead and hopefully, actually I'll cut it like that. There's words. I'm just trying to cover up the words. And still have stuff going on. Oh, I think it's okay with that. So if we go to just the purple, cut across the purple. It's so weird with the computer over there and being able to see myself and see it moving. Me moving. Okay, I have messed things up before. Okay, it's different. Go a little bit that way. Okay. cool. I think you gave me different color staples too, didn't you, Jana? I haven't gotten to play with a lot of the things that I've gotten in the last few weeks. Okay. So this is different. Again, I'm just trying to cover up those words. Okay. And these are my everything scissors. And I'm cutting them over the trash can because they have wet glue on them. Okay. There's that. And we lost, when I cut it, we lost the one side. Okay. I think we'll go ahead and add a fluffy flower. Fluffy flower. Hi, Bonnie. If I've missed saying hi to anybody, I'm sorry. I have it a different configuration tonight. My my iPad was gonna be out of battery and it wasn't charging fast enough, so I have my computer plugged in and it's over there, and I forget to look. So I'm really sorry. I'm used to making videos and just talking to myself, to y'all, like, but I'm talking to myself. So we're just making some embellishments using digital postcards. So you know that I have digital postcard kits in my Etsy shop, and they are the postcards as they are. I call them naked. They have the blemishes. If they've been postmarked in the wrong place, you might see that. All that fun stuff. And wow, this glues. Oh, your English is great. And the only way you're going to learn is practice. Just practice, practice. And letting us know that you're practicing. That's great, because we can help you with the translation of, you know, certain words, and most of us, I mean, we have experience with other people as they're learning. I'm in California, have a lot of experience with people learning English. And as they're learning the right word for the right time. Sorry, this glue won't come out, and it's my favorite for making a fluffy flower because it doesn't rip the book paper. I found that the Tombow, it will rip the book paper. Closest Joann's is Niagara Falls. That's a little bit of a ways, isn't it? For us, Joann's is pretty much the only place to get material. I mean, we have a couple of the super Walmarts that have material. 4 hours. Drive 4 hours for a Joann's. Yeah, no. But I guess, you know what? If you don't have any choice, that would be a reason to go, maybe. Okay, I am going to use the Tombow. Where are you at, Tori? See, I'm lucky. Not only are they, 30 minutes in every direction, but they are near the places and the things that I have to do. So even though there wasn't a Hobby Lobby here where I go to, in what I call town, which is to the west of me, I was blowing up balloons at the CVS pharmacies for the last little over a year, or right around a year, in to the east of me, and there was a Hobby Lobby over there. But what that caused is I'd get home late. I'd go, and there's a really good Goodwill over there, right after my fourth store. So, yeah, so I'd be late home. Jubrie's in Michigan. And Tori's in sunny UK. Not. But you can see it's starting to get a little dark here. Darker. Different. The thing is the sun just went behind my she shed. Which is outside my craft room office window. Well, you get all that, and you can go to Niagara Falls, Joyce. Or you can get in your brother's truck and come down here. That's funny. Come down here so you can go to Joann's and Hobby Lobby. I've never been to Michigan. I flew over it once. I remember them telling us we were flying over Michigan. Okay, so this is different. But it's a little tag with a little pocket in it that we can make a little something out of this piece of scrap paper we got here. Just take the scrap paper and fold it. Ah, NASCAR races. My brother's favorite racer was Casey Kane. Redneck paper crafter. NASCAR paper crafter. My favorite racer was Jeff Burton. Our family, everybody had somebody that they really liked. That was pretty cool. And I was lucky to get introduced to it by actually going to a race. Not just TV. The thing about going to a race is you can actually, if your person is not one of the top contenders for the whole entire race, you can actually still you can still be able to see them. When you're watching it on TV, you can't, if your racer isn't somebody that's going to be in the top, you might not even see him very much, or her. You met Jeff Burton. That's cool. He seems like such a nice man. I watched him, the first time I saw him race was Las Vegas, and it was the Saturday race. And I thought he was amazing to watch how methodical and how he came up. And I just kept watching this car. It was the Holiday Inn car then. And then when he, and then he actually won. And I was like, oh my gosh. He came from way in the back. He came up and won it. I was like, wow, that's how I think you should race. So it was pretty cool. Oh, Son in the Truck series. See, now my husband's favorite racer is Robbie Gordon, but that's because my husband is a dirt rat. That's why we live in the desert. Okay, I've just gone ahead and mashed up some lace right here. I put it on with an ATC card, or an ATC, my ATG gun. And I'm going to go ahead and put this little ticket in it. And I'm going to leave this open for right now because this might actually attach to something like that might be close to the outside. Hi, Susan. Welcome back. Yeah, we're still here. I did put some colored paper clips in also. So it could possibly get put on a paper clip again. And then if I did that, I would also probably put like some of the eyelash trim or something on it. So just some of the ideas. This is how my brain would be and is thinking as I'm putting things together. So, like I said at the very beginning of the video, I added items to this kit, and that was so that I could continue to make the embellishments without ruining what I knew I wanted to use for the, excuse me, for the book, the actual book. So here we've got those. Again, we have, see, and I really want to sew on these. Sew and sew. I mean, like, you could take and sew one of the girls down at the corner of this, and that would be really cute. Like it was a stamp down on the big card. That might be kind of cute. Now, I know I might have an extra, like more music than of the big musics. Because I also included in the physical kits some of these. They got one of these. One of the Rainy Day. And I think one of the Flower Song. These are part of the musical, the music. Digital downloads. These will be available sometime tomorrow in my Etsy shop. I will announce that also when I announce the time that the junk journals and the books will be available. Bye, Ruth Ann. Thank you for coming in. And yeah, isn't the camaraderie amazing? I am loving it. I was telling my husband, it is so neat. I'm just crafting away, and the ladies are talking and visiting and getting to know each other, and I love that. I really think that is awesome. So let's see. Do we have the other four? So these are the other four. And these ones have less, like she has nothing here. So she might make a great stamp down there. And what I can do is I'm going to go ahead and glue her with that glue stick. Wonder if I have... What if I have stamp edge scissors? I used to have stamp edge scissors. You guys all remember all the edging scissors? I used to have so many. I don't have hardly any anymore. It might be somewhere. These are a mini pinking shear. Deckle, those are the best ones. That's like ripping. They're very forgiving. They don't care if they match up. So I'm going to go ahead and use these mini pinking scissors to make it look like a stamp. And then I think these scissors are going to go into my little toolkit right over there. So that I can use them. Oh yeah. And then sew around it. Glue stick. I think that will be cool. Yeah, so we need to get these out, right? I'm sure I have more somewhere. I don't, right this minute, I don't know. They might be in the she shed. I might have given them to my grandkids. I don't know. But check it out. We just made a stamp. Using one of the little faces. Okay, so again, I'm going to go ahead. I'll sew around that. Kind of might be kind of cute to have. Well, this postcard's too big, but we have this size. So this is cutting them at wallet size, or printing them at wallet size. Same, the purple digital postcard kit. They make all of this. It makes amazing ephemera. Should I put together just some ephemera kits maybe? Like with like some of the images that are already printed out and oh, good idea, purple thread. I like, yep, Deckle are my favorite scissors. So I don't know. I've been thinking about possibly doing like cutting out some of the postcards and the stuff that was and having it already printed. Kind of like it plain. I don't want to lose that. And I didn't cut any smaller. You can do it even one more smaller. Yes to ephemera kits. Okay, I will. Now that I have stuff and okay. The really big deal. My computer talks to my printer wireless now. Wireless. Both of them, the turtle and the hare. They both. Those are my computer, my laptops. The tortoise and the hare. Look at all these fun. I mean, wouldn't that be a fun thing to get? And to get it printed in purple, do you want to print it in purple? So like a purple ephemera kit. I've seen other people that sell ephemera kits. Because, I probably need to figure out a way to make sure that I'm making money a little bit here and there so that my husband doesn't decide I should go back to work. Because I don't want to go back to work. Ever again. I don't want to punch a time clock. Okay, I will look into that. That is going to be a very big possibility. This is again some of the music. The thing that happened with this music though is I did it on contact print. I mean the contact size. And it cut off one of the sides. This song is Were I a Violet. So she's singing Were I a Violet. I think that'll be fine right there. Black and white. Okay, so I can do both. I can do, yeah. The purple was an accident. You all heard that the yellow, I ran out of yellow and I had forgotten that my printer told me I was going to be out of yellow ink. I totally forgot, and then all of a sudden, I was out of yellow ink. Okay. Okay, so if we pretend like this is going to be a tuck spot, then it would be okay for me to put a flower there. This one that I keep pulling out and putting back. I should name my glue gun. What should I name my glue gun? I was just thinking, I need to get the glue gun. And then I was like, what is her name? Oh, she doesn't have one. She should have a name. At our house, everything has a name. Okay, so watch for those. I might even be able to do those next week. I don't have meetings. Normally it's like every week I have meetings. I go to my mom and dad's one day a week and help them. Just have too much stuff going on. There we go. Okay, so sew this with the thread, sew this with thread, come back and add another purple flower, maybe one of the bigger purple flowers, maybe one of the hydrangeas, or just even the other size of this, and with some of the gold thread underneath it. That's, up there probably. And then it becomes a tuck spot. So as a tuck spot, I might want to round the corner. We'll see. Gertie the glue, I like that. Gertrude. Gertie the glue gun. Will I remember that? I'm going to try and remember that. That's funny. I like it. Okay, so there we have those. The one other thing was, did we use all the big ones? There's that one. There's that one. Like, there's no way. Okay, so she's done. What did I do with them? Oh, here they are. Okay, so is there another one that is sideways? It's postcard. That'll work. Okay. I'm thinking I need a pocket. Would be the one other thing that I would maybe want to do with a big one. Now, this is my hardcover book that I'm going to be using here. So I want to see, yep, it will fit. Because, it doesn't make any sense to make it and then end up with it so big that I can't actually use it. So, again, this kit is available. It's already available now in my Etsy shop. If you purchase the purple kit, you're going to get this by email over the weekend. If you purchased the purple kit, physical kit, you're going to get by email, you will be receiving this digital kit this weekend. But it is available for immediate download. So you can go there and you can make everything that I just made here using that digital kit and items from your stash, if you have the similar stuff. I have to remember to talk. It's actually kind of cool. And this live thing is better for me because I was kind of like one of those, like, I had become like the mother of a new child that doesn't talk to anybody. My poor husband walks in the door and I'm like, blah, 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 blah. So, oh my gosh, look at, we have words. Were I a violet? We'll probably use those at least once. Okay, so we have a pocket. not to copy what I did before, but I really loved that look of that. And I don't know, have any of you tried making something strictly using a kit, not using anything but what came in the kit? It's like, oh, I could have used that. But that's why so many things got added to the purple kit in the last couple of days, was because I was like, oh, I could use, and then I was like, oh, no, I can't, because see, the cool thing about this stuff right here is I could go ahead and sew in, like this will be at the bottom, and I'll be able to sew in a little charm maybe if I want to. I'm thinking a little piece of this. This is the Dollar Tree lace. I don't want it all the way across. Okay, so I think I hear my husband, and it sounds like he might have gotten off the phone. So I'm gonna need to start winding this down. We'll be at 2 hours. So I'm gonna go ahead and we'll finish this. If you have any other questions, oh, you've got some, oh, awesome, Sherry. Sherry got some beautiful lace at the outlet yesterday. That is cool. I am so grateful. You know, I got all that lace a while back at our Ben Franklin in Ojai, and when the new lace came back in, it's all $1.39 and $1.49, and all the lace I bought was like 39, 49, 59, 69, 79 cents a yard. So at least it doubled the prices. So I'm totally, oh no, I hear him, he's still on the phone. So he must have just came in for another beer. It's a good thing it's Friday, right? Yeah, so there, I'm just kind of, yeah, I really like that. The fibers will show down at the bottom also. So I hope I've been in frame. I just went to do that and realized, I'm like, wow, if I do that, I'm not even close. So what's your favorite tools that you have for your paper crafting? For whatever kind of paper crafting that you do. There. I really like that. I think that that's kind of really different. I'm going to come back and go twice around 2 fingers, twice around 3 fingers. My table full of nice. This is how I craft. This is real world. Like, I'm shocked that you can see any of the black. I'm a very messy. I like everything right here with me. My husband, the last couple of people that have come to our house have never been here. Your Cuttlebug, your punches and dies, your little scissors for fussy cutting. Yep, all those are, yeah, I can't imagine without them. Art glitter glue and stamps. Mine changes all the time what my favorite things are. My favorite tools. Your Big Shot. Yeah. Well, and you know, I've started using the fingernail polish a whole lot more than I remember to get out my glitter glue. Punches and inks. Oh, that's right. Sherry does quilling. And one of these days I'm going to find the quilling stuff that I have that I really wanted to put when you won your the giveaways. I wanted to put them in there and I still haven't found them. I don't know if you know, but the tool that I use is a quilling tool. The tool that I use for binding my books. But now I use like a pen, like a poster pen. I don't know what those are called. Okay, so I probably normally would put this here, but because this is going to be a pocket, and I like to have things going off the side, so I'm instead going to come and put my flower over here, or at least one of them. And I don't think we need more purple on this, so I'm going to do the fluffy flower. Oh, I'd love that. I'd love to have some quilled flowers. I love the swing. I came across the swing again today. I think, was that from you? I don't remember where that came from, but I love it. It's a quilled swing. And I'm saving, okay, sorry about that. You can probably hear my allergies are starting to come back. The pill is starting to wear off. And I'm going to sneeze. So not fair. Oh, yeah. Art glitter is the name of the glue. The white glue doesn't have, that is amazing glue. It's not something that I can find real easy. I've gotten to where I like to be able to find the. You have a poem about a swing, Sherry? Which one is it that you have? Which poem do you have? I would love to have a copy of that because I have a poem about a swing that I remember from when I was a kid, and I just came across it again not too long ago. And so I'm making a fluffy flower here, and did you see what I just did? I forgot to fluff it. So just come back and it's okay. Does anybody else out there make fluffy flowers? Bye, Jew. I'm glad you made it. I'm so glad you made it. I know you were bummed that you missed the last one. Thank you for stopping by. So how many people have been able to be here, go eat dinner, and come back? That's funny. I really like this because I don't have to, after this is over, it will load all by itself. I don't have to go and do it. It's a done deal. And that saves time. Okay, I'm looking for some more of the leaves, the little green leaves. I don't remember which box they got put in. Here they are. Oh, well, Sherry, I'm married to MacGyver. Oh, not really, but everybody calls my husband MacGyver, Tom MacGyver. He can make anything out of anything. I can do it on a small scale. He does it on a big scale. Oh, you don't have a little punch. So I guess when I make those ephemera kits, I'm going to have to put some fluffy flowers in them. Oh my gosh, and I got that punch set. It's an EK Success punch set, and I got it at Target, but I got it a few years ago. Yes, I have. I've seen yours on on your stuff, Joyce. I think they're fun, and the fact that they, it's trash to treasure kind of thing. I think that's pretty cool. I'm gonna actually end up putting one somewhere over here as well, just to weigh it out. A redneck barbecue out of car rims. Someday I'll have to take y'all on a tour of my. We have a saloon. We call it the saloon. It's made out of garage doors. It has a wooden floor. It has a wood stove thing in it. I think he made that too. If you've seen any of the videos with our well out front, he made that because somebody gave him the 4 posts that he used in it. Once the hummingbirds come, I'll do a video once the hummingbirds start coming back. I know some are back, but I just put the big hummingbird feeder out yesterday. So we'll our hummingbirds actually go to the Channel Islands, supposedly. Oh, that would be awesome. I'd love to see a picture. Actually, go ahead and you could post the picture in the thing. Oh, you ordered one, but it's not quite like mine? Does it make that much of a difference? Or is it because this one has the kind of the fluffy edge? Does that make a difference? Or is it the size? Just has petals. Thank you for coming. I hope you have a nice evening or day. Argentina, you're like the same as me. Well, actually, you might be in a little more. Okay, so I'll give you a hint. If there isn't a video up by, 9 or 10 in the morning, there's a chance I might go live that day just because I'm wrong glue. And I'm going to try and do it so that you have a couple hours. Bye, Lore. I think it's Lore. Vintage Romanticus Lore. Bye. I'm going to try and give you a couple of hours because if you, supposedly there's something that you can hit that will say remind me, and you'll get reminders. If you want to know when I post things, then you need to have subscribed and to have turned the bell on. So you have to ring the bell. And then it says, from the thing that I just saw, that if you engage, you actually chat on here and talk, then you have a better chance of being one of the people that knows when I go on. That's what it sounds like anyway. So I'm fluffy flowering this. I can't hear if my husband is still on the phone or not. So, how big of a journal do you like? How many pages? Are you more into, you like the smaller, like 45, or I don't know how many pages it would be, like 48 or 60 or 80? How many pages do you like there to be? I did? I figured out how to put it on a shout out? I did it right? I think part of it was I was on early enough that you got a reminder, I think. Because I went and researched. I was like, okay, how do I do this? The next thing I have to do, they tell me I have to get moderators. All right, so I did it. So I think part of it is being like an hour, at least an hour before. Because I was going to do it at 4 o'clock, and then I looked and I was so close to being, I was like, I'll just make it 4:15, and that way it's a full hour. So that's what I'll do. I'll give you at least an hour notice, maybe 2. Or more if I know. Do you see that? That was, I used this glue, and it was still so wet it wasn't sticking. But if I use this one, it'll stay on the paper. You know, you can also use this in there. Because, you know, who would throw away a scrap that was like so perfectly perfect? Well. So what's your favorite thing so far? What's everybody's favorite? Do you use all your scraps? I'm now trying to use, well, I mean, I always use all my scraps, or try to use all my scraps, but I used to even keep them. The paper clip, the foofy tag, all of it. So this is the foofy paper clip. Oh, yep. Yeah, there's a few things today. Okay, so we need a little bit of glue in the middle of these. The stamp. Yeah, I think that's going to be really cool. I think that's going to be really cool when it's finished. Your favorite is hanging out and chatting. That is, yep. Okay, we have to add the bling. Look at, we still have all this bling. That's a good thing to have all this bling. Did we lose Jana to her date night? I hope she has a good time. Okay, so this is going to be a pocket. And I may just go across the top. I'm even thinking about putting gold thread into my machine. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. Probably need some gold thread over here. Oh, you know what we have? We have this gold. So this is what I used most yesterday. I'm just thinking about cutting out a couple of pieces of gold. Yeah, she's still crafting because my husband's on the phone. Yep, there's no time. Oh my gosh, one of my subscribers, and she actually lives here in town, and she started a channel, Danita, and she, the other day I saw her, she had one that was 9 hours long. I was like, oh my gosh, yeah, I've crafted for 9 hours before. I can't imagine talking and crafting for 9 hours, but I could do it. You know, Scrapbook Day is coming up. National Scrapbook Day. Does anybody scrapbook? Oh, bless your heart, Tori. Bless your heart and your hands. Okay, so that's like more than what I needed to do on that, but that's. You're going to a big crop on that day, Sherry? That's cool. I haven't even, I just now remembered it's May. It's always in May. Half the time it is on the same day as our Cinco de Mayo parade. Is it on Cinco de Mayo? Oh, I love to scrap. So, I'm going to look that up. I will be yes, it's on May 5th. Okay, I have an amateur radio exercise that morning, and I am traffic control for our parade. So, but what I'll do is I will talk to my husband, and I might go live in scrapbooking that afternoon. I usually do scrapbook on that day. That is something that I have done for the last few years, and I actually seem to get some stuff done. But I love to scrap. Scrapbooking to me is an amazing art form, because it's like I can make cards, but like somebody said yesterday, I make them and I'm worried that people will just throw them away. And with a scrapbook, it's like I can make the things and they're not going to get thrown away, probably. I've done a few really long, but not 9 hours. But the thing is, for something like that, for a crop, for like National Scrapbook Day or something else, people could come and go, and that's the way I'll do it, is so that it'll be okay. You come and go. I'll be working on. Um, I found some more great photographs of my my other brother and his daughter, and that I've scrapped before, and I want to continue his album. I gave him his album for his birthday, and I want to continue that. So, yeah. So what do we got here? We got one more. This one, and you know what? This is just saying, please make me into a tag. But let's look. Let's pull out this tag. Kind of get an idea of what we lose. Okay, do you see what we'll lose? We'll lose the arch, some of the arch, and this. I'm going to go ahead, because we will have this in full when I use the large one. So I'm going to go ahead and make this into a tag. And so there we have. I was a little bit off. I could cut it. I love, daisies are my favorite flower. I love that those are there. I wonder if, since they're out, right? Okay, now when you do these, you have to match it up. Kind of like it's just different. Just different. I like it. I like the different, having the different, different feel. Okay, so that we have this down here, and okay, I'm not going to go looking for it, but each kit got this, a piece of this ribbon that says memories. I think it'll fit. So who all is in Swapper's Corner and does the swapping? Or in the new Canada swapping? Because I know that they went ahead and Joyce and somebody else went ahead and started one in Canada because of the shipping problem in it, and then it was hard to get people to swap with them sometimes from the United States because of the shipping. I love doing swaps. I think it's a lot of fun. Okay, if I put this on an angle like that, it'll cover the word. So that is the little piece everybody got that bought this kit, got this little piece. And I think I'm going to use just a little bit of this. And I say just a little, I'm going to go around once both ways instead of twice. You're welcome, Joyce. You guys, Joyce is my right hand man. No, my right hand. My right hand scrapper. I say scrapper because we're using scraps of paper. But she is my helper in the Scrap All About It Dearjuliejulie page. And that has been so awesome to have her and have her be able to tell, to welcome people. Yeah, in Swapper's Corner, you do get pretty good amount of time. I'm horrible with deadlines, and stuff comes up. Stuff comes up. I'm like, ah. But I like having the themes and things to make. But I need to pay more attention to what I'm doing for my channel and that stuff. Oh, Susan does international unless it's too much. I'm on a budget right now, so I haven't done international. Because you'll see, I do the bigger swaps usually, not the littler ones. But I am also getting ready to, I have free shipping on my YouTube, or not my YouTube, my Etsy shop. And, but I've, in the last week, I've had several people ask me if I would consider to ship international. And so the shipping is the part that is hard. And again, I have to research things before I can just jump. I'm not a jump in. Oh yeah, Susan, I totally get it. I'm sorry that you're on disability. Thank goodness we have that though, for those that would need it. I never qualified, even when I thought I should have qualified. I never qualified. even when I had kids, they fought me on that. Oh, wow. 20 years. So, what do you guys think about a junk journal that's entirely made out of junk mail and things that you would, normally be throwing away, like the tags from pillows, the tags from Easter clothes? Well, that is my next project. It won't be a long project because I'm just going to show you what I got, what I've been saving, and I'm going to make it. And so watch for that. I'm going to do that live. I'm really excited. I've been saving my trash for a month. I paid bills today, and there was some really cool inserts and a couple things that gave me some really great ideas. So I know that a lot of people are, can't spend money on all this stuff, or they don't have a 30-year stash, 35-year stash like I do, or like many of us do, where we have been collecting. And I'll buy a whole thing of purple, a whole thing of purple, because I'm making a card that needs purple. It's like, really? And so then I have all the rest of it. I still have it. I'll buy a thing of yarn because I need to make something, and I then have the whole thing of yarn. Which is why I'm thinking I should do the ephemera and the kit thing, is to be able to pass on some of that. Okay, so I'm just adding a little center to this. And again, usually when I decorate the bottom of the tag, it's probably going to become something else within the book, so that it doesn't end up, down inside. So we have a couple of the tags that are this side. So yes, I will be doing that. I have envelopes, I have junk mail, I have tags from clothes, I have the tags from all of our furniture, not furniture, but the new pillows for our patio furniture. They're really actually cool, okay? Pillow tags. They're tag size, the writing's different sizes. I think they're going to be really cool. Many of them they're like satiny. They have a feel to them. Oh, I'm buffering? Am I buffering for everybody? Sorry, Bonnie. Let me check my phone and see if it's like low battery. Nope, we're good. Okay. Bye, Bonnie. See you tomorrow. If it's not live, there will still be the stamping, Stamp Away Saturday. So if you haven't entered in for the stamp set, you'll want to go back and find, I believe it was on the 17th, but I actually did the video on the 19th. It says Stamp Away Saturday on Tuesday or something like that. Or maybe it was the 20th. But, yeah, so that you'll want to go and sign up. I don't have, the stamp set is already in the envelope that we're giving away tomorrow. Oh, nope, it's not. The envelope is made. The stamp is... I don't know. I'm going to have to figure out which one's which. Okay, so, but you'll want to go ahead and sign up for that. So we made a couple of tags today. Got to stay away from that glue. And I'm saving these because you see, those are like photo corners. I'm thinking those will be kind of cool. We have what did I call this? Foofy? The Foofy paper clip on the Jamboree paper. we have a pocket, and it is ready. I'm going to just sew across the top, and then it'll go into the book like this. We have this one. I'm going to go ahead and sew around the stamp as well as around the outside, and then I'll be adding probably another flower up in this area, and this is probably going to become a tuck. I might even put a flower, like a little something up here to cover up the birthday. I'm okay with it saying birthday. Um, and then this one also, we're going to go ahead and go around it, and we're going to do this kind of thing somewhere on the card. Then we have this one, and this is just a little pocket, and I'm going to go ahead and make something to go inside here. It is sideways, and then I'm thinking, since it's going to be a pocket on top of something, I'm going to probably go ahead and add a couple of flowers or something to that. And that's what happens when I craft. It's like I start out, and then I go, oh, I think that needs a little more. So this one, this is the little book paper. And remember, I added the book paper envelope. I added 2 of those, one of this size and one of the squares, to the purple kit that the ladies have already ordered and will be going out. And this one's going to have this little card inside this envelope. We went ahead and I showed you that you can just go ahead and make like a little band out of the ribbon. But I'm also thinking, you know, the envelopes are a great one to be able to put on and put like a paper clip to hold it. And so, but I did make this one flat, so it would be really pretty just like this inside of a pocket somewhere. So, you know, if this was a pocket, this could be inside of it, and that would be really pretty. So that's what I got done, and I talked, and I showed you all the stuff that I put in the thing, and I showed you that tomorrow the Spring Blossom junk journal that I made in the start to done, that is extremely full, like over full, that has a tutorial for every single thing that I did in this book, is going to be for sale in my Etsy shop tomorrow. You're going to an auction tomorrow. Oh my gosh, have fun. I hope you find some paper pads, not just not just the cabinet to store it in, or some really cool embroidery. So yeah, so this book is going to be for sale tomorrow in my Etsy shop. Wow, I hate to see it go. But it is sitting here, and it needs a home. So I also have the 2 minis that will be for sale in my Etsy shop. Oh, Tori's buffering now too. So I think it's time for us to say goodbye. So long. I can't sing, so I'm not going to sing, but it just reminded me of Carol Burnett. So thank you so much for being here. Find something to celebrate every day. And don't forget to subscribe. Have a great day. Bye, everybody. Bye. I'm trying to figure out where I